In today's Daily Dish, we take a trip up to Asheville to check out the King James Public House. Here to give us a taste, executive chef and owner Stephen Goff. Thank you so much for being here with us. The smell of bacon on the stove, it doesn't get much better than that. For those people who haven't heard of the Public House, tell us about that.
We're a local public house in Asheville that focuses on
as the name says,
local whole animal cooking.
Yeah.
So like this bacon, we made it all ourselves. You know, everything we do there is focused on supporting and sustaining the local economy, and
that's important.
Helping.
That's important to you guys.
It's seriously important. Yeah.
Yeah. So what types of things can we find on the menu? Is it all dependent on what you have that week?
Yep.
Or?
So you know, I pretty much get what I need off the farmer's market. Let me turn this down a notch, or we'll go ahead and add these.
Go ahead and get it cooking there. It's ready to get cooking.
That's the dish telling us it wants to go.
I'm the one that told him that it doesn't get that hot. that's my fault. But yeah, it depends on whatever's available that week from the farmer's market or locally sourced.
Right.
Is how you're doing there. Okay. So since we're already in the dish, what are we going to be making here today, Chef?
So we're going to be making a shrimp succotash. I'm going to serve it on some creamy grits. And this is just some crispy house-made bacon.
It smells so good. It's really hard to concentrate here. So we have all our ingredients over here, and
yes, sir.
You try to use as many seasonal ingredients as possible.
Yep, I do. With this, you know, our basic Trinity. Trinity is the base of Louisiana cuisine. It's onions, peppers, and celery. So we start this out with we render our house-made bacon. I mean, you can render whatever bacon you want. We use ours because it's ours. Then we add our onions. I let the onions sweat a little first. That pulls out some nice flavor. And then I'll add the celery.
I love how chefs say let it sweat. You know, I'm gonna start using that when I'm cooking, just to sound like I'm a chef.
So you want to sweat it out. So you know, to sweat it means it'll be a little translucent looking. You're just really trying to concentrate some flavors in there. You're basically getting rid of liquid.
Gotcha. So you let that cook down. What's up next?
So next we will go in with we've got our Trinity in there.
I love some corn. I can already see where you're going with this.
The requirements of a typical succotash are really just that corn is in it.
Yes.
And that beans are in it. You know?
Yeah, because my director upstairs was asking me, what is a succotash exactly? Like, so there you go. The basic requirements, beans and corn.
Right, but typically nowadays you always think of cream being in there and very frequently bacon. So I'm sweat this out a little bit.
There goes the cream. You'd be happy to know, Chef Stephen, that I won like the 5th grade spelling bee by spelling succotash.
Nice.
So there you go.
Nice.
That's the only succotash I've ever had an experience with.
So here we got this. I'm just stirring it because.
How long do you, like, once you get it to this point, how long are we talking about letting it sit there?
It's good to let it sit for 30 minutes. Today we're gonna let it sit for 2. But
that's the power of TV. That's how it works there.
Yeah. So now we have pretty much everything in it. We just want it to get hot. We'll finish it with a little bit of fresh herbs. This is just some parsley.
Give it a little parsley.
Yep. Just trying to get that out of the way.
Get out of the way. Yeah, you can put me to work, Chef Stephen. I can move stuff around.
So then we got this. You know, I also like to put in mine a little bit of boiled peanut. You know, just because it's representative of Appalachia. Everything we cook at the restaurant.
We love some some good boiled peanuts in there.
We always joke that just to make something Appalachia, just add sorghum, peanuts, and pork. And we're good.
And you're all good there. Okay, so we're letting this sit. The bacon is moving here.
Bacon's moving. This is a nice crispy bacon. We'll go ahead. Why don't we go ahead and plate up our grits?
That's what's in there. I was wondering what was in there. There's some grits in there.
Well, these are nice. You know, it's good for at home for dinner parties. We use it at the restaurant all the time to keep things warm while you're not using it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got 4 hours of heat in this thing. So then you don't have to keep it.
So you probably put it in there all the way from Asheville and just let it sit all the way down here and it's still warm.
So you see we're simmering now. That's nice. Usually I want to let it come down a little bit further, but today we're on a little time crunch.
For TV purposes.
So we'll add this shrimp. I brine my shrimp, so that means I put the shrimp in a salt water solution overnight. I don't expect people to do that at home, so I would just season it. Like
what is the benefit of doing that, of having it soaked like that?
It gets The salt really penetrates everything. You know, you got all night for the salt to really be inside the shrimp.
Okay. So if you want your shrimp to taste better,
right,
then do that.
Right, but you can, I mean, you know, the salt penetrates well if you just lay it out and season it before you drop it in here. I just, since we have the stuff on hand at the restaurant, you know,
yeah,
why not?
How long do you let your shrimp cook? Because that's the biggest thing is to, like, when shrimp is like overcooked, it's not good.
Yeah, I cook my shrimp. I literally bring the dish to the boil, add the shrimp, and turn it off.
Okay.
So this, we didn't have it at a rolling boil, so I'm letting it simmer a little bit. But you barely want to cook shrimp. Shrimp needs to just barely be cooked through.
As we finish up this dish, we have about 45 seconds left. How do we find out more information about King James Public House?
We have a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and we have our website, kingjamespublichouse.com.
Or you can just drop on by and see see the chef there at 94 Charlotte Street.
Yes, sir, 94 Charlotte Street.
Right in Asheville. So I'm looking forward to checking you guys out. You can also visit them at kingjamespublichouse.com. We're gonna let you finish this dish, and I'm gonna take a picture of it and post it on our Facebook page. You also gave us the recipe, which we'll be posting on our website as well. Chef, we hope to see you soon back down here in Spartanburg.
Thank you.
Thank you.